Good morning, everyone. This is Hall of Famer, Director of Photography, Marlon Green. Thank you for joining my live broadcast this morning. We have a touchy subject this morning. It's about critical thinking and fulfilling promises. Okay? This is what we're going to talk about this morning because obviously the black man and the black woman live in two different worlds, even though they're on the same planet. So I'm the type of person, I'm a leader, I'm going to take charge, and instead of just fiddling at the bottom all the time, I'm going to go straight to the top for a change. First of all, I want to say, God, what is your plan for bringing home the African American woman or the black woman? And it's just as simple as that. God, what is your plan for bringing back women of color, including minority African American women? Because I don't think you seem to know the difference between prosperity and despair. And I want to ask God these questions. I know he's out there and he exists, but he's not going to answer my questions. And if you can't answer the questions, and many times, how can we be sure if the prayers are not answered? How can we be sure that this is not a coincidence? How can we be sure that this is not our own decision making and not yours? Because when you mess up something, you can't just easily clean it up. And with that being said, if you're waiting till the last minute to clean up things, in most cases, you're creating other problems. The reason why I'm a diligent worker, or why I say, or why I consider myself as a diligent worker, is because you never know what's going to happen. Tomorrow is never promised, and you have people that go about in their daily lives, some even hurting people, like there's no sense of urgency for anything that they're not concerned with. But at the same time, they want you to praise them. They want you to acknowledge them. They want you to shower them with gifts, but they don't know how to do it. Americans are really jealous-hearted type of society, and I see it over and over again. It's all about what you see, what you can advertise, and bait and switch. They're all about essence but have no substance. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good father. I can cook, clean, and take care of the house. But what American society would do to promote their own agenda, they would make a gay guy the star of a show that's not his life. In other words, they spend more energy on the illusion than the actual substance it takes to endure. I don't need a chip in my skin. I don't need people telling me I'm handsome. The very fact that people are changing their profile pictures around me tells me that I'm making a difference. I'm making a difference. If you're making a difference, what plan do you have bringing a black woman home after being bought and sold for 400 years? Now think about this before you answer. And if you're not going to answer, I'm going to jump to my own conclusions, because I'm tired of this shit, especially African Americans. They pray when they're supposed to be thinking or working, and they're working when they're supposed to be praying and thinking. This shit has to be turned back around. Y'all make more than me, you get more than me, but you cannot compare anything that you do to me. And if God can do anything better or send anybody better, tell him to send it. But in the meantime, tell him we still have to pay these fucking bills. And these black women, they spend all of their time helping other people but their own men. And God is just sitting watching all of this shit happen while he listened to these pastors with these testimonies that don't pertain to us. And he's not quick enough on replacing the proper leadership. We don't fucking need you, man. If you're going to be treating us like this and we praising you, we don't fucking need no God. You don't have no plan for bringing home African American women, especially to broke ass men. You let Willie Lynch happen, and you can't let Marlon Green happen. Marlon Green follows you more than fucking Willie Lynch did. And what do? You fucking embarrassed us. You let the weak and the evil people control each and every one of us to the point that even the ones with strength are scared to use it. And if you think the black woman is going to come home to these broke ass men after being sought, bought, and sold after 400 years, you must be out of your fucking mind thinking that we can be happy under these conditions. Don't tell me about King David. Don't tell me about King Solomon. Don't tell me about no religious groups, no Jews, Muslims, nothing until you realize where your first responsibilities are. And if you're a Christian, you ain't got no fucking business taking any other religion over mine, because I'm the all-American ass-kicking motivator, and I'm the one in the Hall of Fame before everyone else. And I'm glad it happened this way, because I put everybody else's projects ahead of mine, and I still beat most of you in the Hall of Fame with no budget. No budget. You spent all of your lives to be famous, stepping on people, stepping over people, and here I've done it with relative ease. And if God don't appreciate all the work that I've done to him, fuck him too, because even the scrubs deserve a wife, which they have, and funneling all of the wealth to the weak men and being abused by women that outnumber us is not a good plan to me. It doesn't sound like a good plan to me. And long as these fucking bills gotta get paid and I gotta treat everybody nice after being underpaid and stepped on, man, your fucking plan sucks, because at best I'm only gonna live 85, 100 years, and it take you fucking decades to answer or to show one revelation. That's bullshit, man. And then you're gonna promise me the afterlife after, based on the life that I'm not getting help with now. I don't want to go to fucking heaven, man. If heaven's gonna be full of people like this that don't understand what real companionship, what real love is, then bait and switch is your repertoire, because you're not delivering shit but a promise of a prosperous life after death. I'm living right now, baby. The rent need to be paid now. Water need to be had now. Food need to be had now. You need a job to get all of that shit. Where's this money coming from? Why are we so worth not your attention? You can't even afford your fucking brightest sons. Not even a fucking hoish girlfriend. That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. And you bitches that find a way to just stick with men that have shit so you can just jump from man to man, it's 6-1. And a lot of you bitches have 6 boyfriends after you outnumber us 6-1. You're hoes. And if God favors you more than me, fuck him too, because I'm not the one living in shame and destroying the planet in his name.